Hey, home base. You need to land.
I can't! Someone's jammed the controls!
The hack is coming from 3 sources.
What do you need me to do?
I'm not letting you crash a helicopter in Manhattan. Two more transmitters. Underground down. Transmit. Gotta take out the transmitter. One to go. Gotta hurry. Hey, Roxxon guy. You still okay?
No, we're stable. Controls are still overridden, but stable.
Okay, time to worry about the transmitter. Okay, helicopter unhacked.
You saved my life. I'll return the favor. Go on now.
Off it goes. Free to do more Roxxon crimes. But not crash into a skyscraper. So that's something. Voicemail. Number's blocked.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done, now that I'm serving time. I cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early is not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice, but I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Unc.
Do you diet, or is it just natural? I wish you gave me the heads up to sell their
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. Three of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat. Maybe that water tower. If it's got a leak and I can get close enough. Rhythm, rhythm. Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop, and I just started calling myself the Prowler. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. But last your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and dad would have supported you all the way.
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job. He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so will I.
You can be invisible whenever.
Lift something heavy.
This was our Everest back in the day. We were so pumped when we finally made it to the top.
Getting reports of the underground.
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current. I could cheat it with venom. Nah.
Uniform's off, okay?
Man, I could use some coffee. I don't think I brought my wallet. And it's not the right sound.
Some friends are waiting on this stuff. Gotta run. I'm so relieved the subway won't wait. I'll still walk anyway. Let me guess. Was it fast? Okay.
Electric.
Slow day. Later. So Fisk was behind on the.
Seriously?
Okay. Bye.
Can't stay. Got places. Okay.
not gonna find it over here.
We'll walk by Roxxon Plaza. Are you serious?
Oh, that's cool. I love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself a problem, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. He wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were heading long before I did.
If he would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
What music do you listen to? Way to show the
Permiso,
underground who's
Spider-Man coming through. The High Line wasn't this nice when we hit a capsule in the wall here. Man, time flies.
On this very special episode, I'm joined by newly elected Councilwoman Rio Morales of Harlem, who has been instrumental in the effort to scale back Roxxon's expansion plans following the revelations that they endangered New Yorkers with their highly unstable energy source, Nuform. Welcome, Councilwoman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson. I have to say, I was surprised when you reached out to my office.
My producer, Jared, was insistent that we have you on. Something about needing to broaden our demographics, especially after your recent appearance on another, much less popular show.
Oh yeah, Danica Hart was wonderful.
My listeners would like to know, how do you plan to bring prosperity to your community? I think I speak for everyone when I say it's an area that has struggled for quite some time.
True prosperity isn't brought in from outside by huge faceless corporations. It comes from sustained investment in the people that make our community so special. It's true that folks here have struggled, but that's only because they've lacked advocates in City Hall. I will be their voice. And my hope is with that support, the city and the world will see that we're a vibrant area full of brilliant artists, kind people, and now, even our very own Spider-Man.
About that, you are now a publicly elected official. You are obligated to serve according to a constitution, laws, and time-tested ethical requirements, which I'm sure you respect. How can you reconcile that responsibility with your support of a vigilante who isn't bound by any of the same safeguards?
Spider-Man is not our enemy. He's a New Yorker like the rest of us, and he's just trying to do what's right. And if you ask me, he couldn't be doing a better job. That doesn't replace my obligations to my community, nor anyone else's who serves in a public role. But I do sleep easier every night knowing that he's out there, helping us all pick up the slack.
I'm happy to spend all day arguing why that sleep could easily become a nightmare. But we're out of time. And your approval polls are very high. So I'll just say thank you, Councilwoman. Jared will be sending you some lovely parting gifts, including my J. Jonah Java, the decaf substitute doctors like mine are insisting they're patients of a certain age. If you down it fast, you almost believe it's real coffee. Jameson out.
Tech parts, a fave.
It's really him.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay. Oh man, this is making me hungry. Not really a light sound, but definitely distinctive.
Wow! You're really him, aren't you? Or one of them. Them. The spider men. You know what? Just ignore me.
Sometimes a day.
I've seen that new Spider-Man swinging around Harlem. People dig him. I think he's got a standing discount on Halo.
Something distinctive.
What? You're out.
Not this way. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
Taking a break?
This plaza is where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. The guy paid me his mother's boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I kept my word. Deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. And you and I would be okay too. Man.
Hey, Miles. MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday. You mind covering patrol for me?
No problem. She's been gone a while, huh? You must be glad she's coming back.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's profile opened by calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Symkaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Now that's a cool team up.
Cool and slightly frightening. Okay, hit you up Tuesday. Bye. And thanks again.
This sound always feels like someone's celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay.
Real talk. Or, you don't mind, right?
Pretty sure it's behind me.
Heard how you
Taking a break?
I respect that. Wait for my grandma.
Not this way. Not gonna find it over here. He said it sounded like a celebration.
Look out!
when I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us some milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. I don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them. I think it's in that chimney. The day we hit it, the wind was crazy strong. Nearly blew me off the building.
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule. Pretty cool, but that happens all day. Not at specific times. The ferry. Has to be. Need to get in close enough to record that horn. I'm not gonna find it over here.
Do you work out or are they like...
Pretty sure it's behind me.
Look out!
Sound of something on a schedule. Whoa, alliteration.
Hey!
Ferry horns. That's right.
Clients I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Working for him was good money. I busted. He's how your dad found out about the problem. How it was me that a thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which would be worse. Told him. Caught me.
That'd have been me. I don't know what I'd do. That can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. Just wasn't Dad.
Hey, the Underground's messing with a billboard. Just pinged it.
Place where I fought him? Doesn't have the best memories, Uncle Aaron.
Hey, App says the police are chasing some car thieves.
Now's not the time to get dangerous, Billy. Before, get your last warning. Pull over. Oh God, I can't.
Maybe that'll teach you to stay in your lane.
I walk my way.
Folks, the Beast Centers have had a rough go ever since their founder, Martin Lee, turned out to be the mad bomber known as Mr. Nate. But I believe in the Beast Centers because I knew May, the brave woman who literally gave her life to keep it going. So I was distressed to hear the Harlem branch recently suffered a damage control. With us is Gloria, director of that center.
Yeah, thanks. Anyone who wants to donate to the cleanup, check out our website. It's tax deductible.
Wonderful. I'm donating 10% of my paycheck for this year. Half of charity. Now, I'm hearing Spider-Man may have been responsible for the flood.
No way. Someone was responsible, but it wasn't Spider-Man. Follow the money. Who benefits from lower property values?
And I'm going to stop you, because we have a strict policy of not saying anything that will get me sued. Incidentally, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man can't afford it.
It wasn't Spider-Man.
We're out of time. Thanks so much for joining us, Gloria. And remember, everyone, if you want to be a real hero, not like a certain masked menace, donate to Beast. Jared, cut her mic before I end up in the poorhouse.
I'm still having trouble wrapping my brain around there being two Spideys now.